Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cam, and let's talk some stocks. First, I just wanted to say thank you for watching my videos. The uptick last week in views was pretty big, so thank you for that. And as always, if you're getting something out of this, that's the whole plan. And if you could drop a like and subscribe, that'd be great. So, end of the video, quick. If we go to Thinkorswim, big red day down in the market, gap down, but the buying pressure came in the morning, and pushed us kind of higher into some above moving average resistance. So first, if we just go look at the hourly here for the SPY ETF, if we look at from last week, so Monday and Thursday, we both had two, gap down, basically pre-market and after hours. So gap down, red candle right on the open, and then buying pressure all day, and then you also had the gap up into Friday, and then Friday was a big sell-off. Well, today, gap down pre-market, and then the buyer stepped in right away. So here on the hourly, pushed all the way up to this 389.62 area, which is the 50. This red line is the 50 EMA, and then sent it lower, right? So pretty big sell-off in the last hour, huge amount of volume. So 15 million shares, and then the last hour, half hour of the day, because this is actually the 12:30 candle, but I believe so. No, that's the entire 12. It's because the pre-market hours are on it. I usually have it off. So on this page, I have pre-market off, so it goes from 6:30 to 12:30, just so you get the open. So my mistake, but yeah. So 1 hour candle, 15 million shares right there. So huge volume uptick and all that selling pressure. So I think we could be looking for the next leg down later on this week. And then if you go just here into the daily. All right, so caught between the 22 and the 9, pinged off the 9 today, and then just, by the long wick here, sellers came in really strong and looking to push this thing lower. So I think probably looking for a red week again, maybe a slight pullback. Maybe we get down into this 380, 378 area. If we go back, just check out the weekly, right? So maybe down to 381 is the first stop where we can get a bounce. Looking to pick up the market. And then from there, we'll just go check out Bitcoin real quick, because it moved pretty substantially from its highs last night. And so, right after I put out that pre-market video, had this massive drop. So sellers took it all the way down to 47,400, and then big wick, buying pressure came up, right? So massive pullback, buy the dip, brought us back up, put it in a newer low, and now we're kind of creeping up slowly higher here. So if we go look at our Bitcoin crypto plays that we've been following, I basically talked about them every video in the last week. So the middle four charts right here, so still SOS, Can, Ebang, EBON, and Riot. So SOS, Can, Riot both had, right off the open, as Bitcoin was coming off those lows, pretty substantial uptick. So Can from 21 up above 24, SOS 10 to 11.5, Riot 60 up to 68. So pretty considerable moves in the morning, and then basically a sell-off until a sell-off till about 10 o'clock in the morning, or 1 p.m. on the East Coast, and then we got a little bounce, and then fade into the rest of the day. And then EBON was basically, all day fade, significant weakness, right? Down 24%, down 13%, down 16%, down almost 10%. So these will all probably be on SSR again tomorrow now. Riot might be out because it didn't. Riot will be on it because it opened at the 60. But so all these will be on short share restrictions, so that might get a reprieve tomorrow. But it looks like Bitcoin might just still be trending up right now. So if it can get through that kind of 2 hours of resistance around 55K, could go looked up higher, but it could roll over at that area as well. That's about it for the crypto play. So the one play I mentioned in the morning in an electric vehicle play was Lee. So after that pre-market video ended, I went and drew a price line right here off of the low from Friday. Barely got above it pre-market, and then on the opening bell, If we go down to the 1 minute, you can see it here because that first tick was the first line of the day. Let me get rid of this. So right, that first pop of the day, so I didn't hit that one, but sold off pretty quickly, and then tried again, couldn't get over that 29.4, so I got in here right at 29.35, 2,000 shares, got down in here, and then this area right in here, I took profit right about 29.1, you know, with the commission rate, you know, 2,000 shares, I think I made a little over 480 on it. And then we pushed back up again in this 29.3 area. Still got the moving at 200 moving average coming down. Then I got back in here around 29.25 and rode this down in here. Exiting between, I think it was at 28.88 was about the average where I got out. So hit that pretty good this morning, but still then it had extended weakness all the way down to the 28.2s. And then especially here in the last hour, sold off really hard and down to the 27.75. So this should have been an all-day fade for me. I should have left a runner on it, but I did not. Just hit it early this morning and then left it alone. I also got a question about XPEV in a comment about the share lockups. You know, XPEV and Lee move very similar, and it also had this big sell-off right at the end of the day. So it looks like the entire EV market's going to follow the main markets or Tesla, because Tesla sold off really hard towards the end of the day, right? So 765 down to 710. So it was down almost 10% on the day. So not a good day at all for the electric vehicle markets. But there was, you know, some selective plays like CCIV. They're still, you know, basically sideways from the merger news. So we'll see if that comes out tomorrow. So that'll be on watch again. And then there were some travel names up, which I kind of found surprising, you know. But I'll dip in hard after hours here, so let's see what that's about. Oh, Carnival. So CCLV just did a $1 billion stock offering, so they'll probably look to go lower now. But they were up on, you know, reopening news. It's kind of funny, like if you just Boeing, if you followed the news about their airplane engine blowing up in Colorado, actually, you know, gapped down, but then it was actually green for a significant amount of the day and then rolled over. But the airlines were up as well, so you go to American. So American Airlines were up, almost all of them were up for phone, and so if you're in the airline plays, you're making a good return off these for them to open in the future. And then off the reopening news, AMC, so was part of that. New York's going to open movie theaters again. So it's a pretty big update for up 15%, and then up another 34 cents aftermarket. So this could be a squeeze coming for AMC. And then, you know, with that, you're going to get the other Wall Street bets meme stonks play. So GameStop was up 13% today. It's moving up after hours. So I think even if the week stays red, there are going to be some you know, volatile plays, whether that's up or down. But we'll have to see what happens. You know, definitely I think tomorrow will probably look to open lower. But there was news that the House committee bill did pass the 1.9 trillion in relief, so that could be, you know, a plug for support in the market, maybe bring some buyers back in. So we'll just have to see. So that's all I got for you in this post-market video. If you got anything for me, please leave them in the comments. I appreciate you guys taking the time to view, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.